Hi adventurers, I'm Tom,
Tim?
and together we're TNT Adventures, and we're here on the beautiful Ruby Princess cruise ship heading to Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, and Cabo San Lucas. So today we are going to show you some of our best cruising tips. These are tips that will make your cruise life a lot more enjoyable. One tip is how to get all your information. So you can get all your information each day by looking at the ship's newsletter. Most ships have their own newsletter. Princess has, it's called the Princess Pattern, and it gives you a whole list of all the activities for the day. Another way is to log into their ship's app on your smartphone or tablet or computer by using Princess at Sea. It's a free mobile connection where you get all the ship's events, information, and account details. It's simple. Just log on to the ship's Wi-Fi, open up your browser, and log in. One of the other ways to get information is by watching your stateroom TV. On Princess, it's called The Wake Show. Other cruise lines have an events channel as well. On The Wake Show, they give you all the upcoming events or even information about the port and shopping on board, as well as all the dining experiences.
And shopping on land as well.
Another great tip with all the dining experiences on board is sometimes you want to just wake up in the morning and want to just lounge out on your balcony. So make sure the night before you use your little stateroom breakfast door knocker, and you can fill out what you want: juices, coffee, pastries, even something off the griddle. You want to fill out one of these door knockers the night before and hang on your stateroom door, or you can go to the Princess at Sea app and go ahead and log in and place your breakfast order for a certain time in the morning. Set a wake-up call, be up a few minutes before, and they bring it right in and set it on your balcony, and when you wake up in the morning you have fresh coffee, juice, and pastries.
I have another tip. It is very, very easy to overindulge in food, drink, sun, and fun. Make sure you pack your sunscreen for overindulging in the sun, and try to pace yourself with the food. Take a little bite and say don't fill your plate to heaping so that you're not hungry for dinner that night, which will also be very delicious. You want to taste a little bit of everything.
When you first get on board and see all the dining options and all the buffet and all the food, you have the hamburger joint where you can get hamburgers and fries all day long. You have pizza, you have ice cream, the buffets, and the main dining room, not to mention all the specialty dining. So you get a little overwhelmed and you get a little excited and you want to try everything. So
eyes are a little bigger than our stomachs.
yes, you want to taste everything, but just little portions. You don't have to fill up your whole plate.
No.
There will be some more food left for you tomorrow.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Another tip while you're booking your cruise, take a look at the website at the beverage packages. If you would like to sign up for a beverage package, then you can go to all the various bars. There's different levels of beverage. You can have the all-inclusive beverage with all the alcoholic beverages. There's just a coffee package and a soda and juice package. But one thing you might want to note is, at least on this ship, there was a bottled water package. So for like $6, you get a case of water delivered to your room. I think we got a couple of cases brought to the room. So you always have water on hand. Otherwise, if you go up to the bar and ask for water, they're going to charge you a fee. And always take care of your room attendant. Yeah, your room steward. Make sure that you tell them that you want ice. And actually, I elected, they give you this little ice canister. So I told them right away, can you make sure that we always have the big canister, and we just stick it down in the fridge. Every room has a small mini fridge. Place it down there so the ice doesn't melt. Otherwise, if you leave it sitting out on the table, you come back and your ice is already melted. So definitely want to keep that down in the fridge. Put your water or whatever drinks you may have up on top and
chill them down with ice.
That way you always have ice to chill down your drinks.
Be sure to get involved. It is really a lot more fun than sitting around watching everyone. If you're gonna have the best time on your cruise, be sure to get involved. One other tip I have for you is make sure to layer your clothing. You don't want to pack too much, overpack, carry around too much suitcase, but you also don't want to be without. So make sure you at least have one jacket, one sweatshirt, maybe shorts and some t-shirts. But definitely layer your clothing, because at some times it might be a little breezy on deck. You might want to put on a layer, and then if you get a little too warm, you can always take that layer off as well. So layer your clothing.
On sea days, you may want to go lounge by the pool. There's many lounges all about the pool. We're able to set out a beach towel and just lay by the pool. They provide beach towels on board, prevent it from blowing away from the ocean winds. Purchase these little clips. These little clips will go on the back of your chair and clip your towel on there and prevent it from blowing away. Another tip for cruisers is all of the staterooms are made out of a type of metal. Okay, so they have contact paper on them so you don't really notice, but one cool tip is to use magnets to hang things. You can bring these little magnets from home, stick them on there, and then you can hang things. You got necklaces, beads, hat, or even your daily newsletter. You can just put it up on the wall and stick it to the wall. Get your little hook magnets and bring them along.
One quick tip, it gets quite dark at night, and if you have to get up in the night to go to the restroom, or maybe you need a new blanket because you're a little chilly, you need to be able to see. So battery operated tea lights, switch on the back. 2 will illuminate the entire bathroom. You can see and get in and out without falling. We are here in the Wheelhouse Bar with the original one and only Mr. Pennsylvania Bill.
Pennsylvania Bill. How long have you been cruising?
How long have I been going cruising? For probably 12 years. And I've done I've lost track, 40 and 50 cruises, but I've done 80% of the world, and I've been in most countries. When you're sitting down to eat, which I like to do, as opposed to eating on the run like we all have been forced to do, you want to take your time and get to know the people you're dining with and have the conversations and so forth and make it an experience. That's what the cruise ship is all about, is getting to know the people, especially at your dining table. I wish they would go back to the old-fashioned way, which I like, which is the traditional dining, having scheduled hours, you get a big table, and you're with the same people. That way you get to know them, personally, and you make friends very easily. And I've made friends that have helped me out, lifelong friends that have helped me out immeasurably in my life, just on a cruise.
Absolutely, that's very important.
That's a very good tip. We just met a very cute, colorful gentleman. He called himself Pennsylvania Bill. We asked him, he's taken over 100 cruises, and we asked him for 3 tips that he would suggest as newer travelers. The first one he said was vacations2go.com. We have not yet tried that, but that is something we need to investigate. The next thing is never take the excursions off the cruise ship. They are inflated and too high. He says walk out onto the dock, past all the very first ones, dive into the middle of them, and negotiate your price. He said you can get at least 1/3 down on the price of an excursion.
And
the third thing is do not shop on a cruise ship. He says the prices are inflated. We need to shop on land, in Puerto Vallarta, in Mazatlan, and in Cabo. So that is Pennsylvania Bill.
And of course, once in a while you get a skunk, as we all run into, but then you learn how to deal with a skunk.
Fumigator.
You fumigate them and you run them off.